Hey friends, and welcome back to my corner of the internet. And yes, I'm pregnant. I can't believe I'm really saying this out loud and like making a video announcing it and gonna talk about all of this. My mind is a little blown. I am still processing all of this. I've definitely had plenty of time to process it. I'm currently almost 13 weeks. It changes every Friday, and today's like Tuesday, so I'm almost 13 weeks, which means I'm almost in my second trimester. So I've had plenty of time to process, but yeah, I'm still super shocked and still processing that this is really happening to me. So yeah, I'm super excited. I didn't record my reaction or like the process of me finding out because I just really, and we'll get into this in a second, but I just really didn't think that this was possible, or at least not as fast as it happened. So yeah, I didn't record it because I really didn't think it was going to be positive, and then I was in so much shock that the rest of the day just kind of like, I just never thought about recording it. I do regret that. I wish that I would have recorded it because it would be really funny and nice to look back on, but I didn't. I did record everyone's reaction. I recorded telling my husband. So today what we're going to talk about is I'm going to tell you the story about how I found out I was pregnant and how that day went. And then at the end, I'm going to show you my husband's reaction and me telling him. I told him the same day. It was just like that night when he got off work. So yeah, I'm going to take you on the journey of the day I found out I was pregnant and telling my husband. So let's get started. So before we jump into the story of I took a pregnancy test, let me just run through what made me think I should take one. Like what were the symptoms I was feeling and stuff like that. So just to preface, I do have PCOS, and we did try a little bit without outside help, and it did not help, or I didn't get pregnant by myself. So my doctor put me on a fertility medication called metformin, and I'd been on that for 3 months. I was thinking about making a separate video just talking about like my process of getting pregnant with PCOS, so I'm not going to go into like all the details here, but I was on a medication that was supposed to help me ovulate. So I did kind of think that, well, yeah, it's possible, but this was like the first step, and I just didn't think that the first thing that we tried would actually work. I thought that it would take a lot more intervention and a lot more help before I actually got a positive pregnancy test. I was having like super mood swings. I'm talking like feeling super depressed to the point that I like talked to my husband and was like, I'm just not feeling myself. Like I think I'm having like some kind of depression or some kind of like episode, like I don't know what's wrong with me. And then one random day I just got so angry and I went from feeling like super depressed and having no energy to like super aggravated and mad about nothing. Like I just woke up like that and I could not shake it. And like the whole day I was just like so irritated and so mad about nothing. Like nothing happened. I just woke up like that and I could not shake it. I just felt like that all day. I remember when I laid down for bed that night, I remember my stomach felt kind of like, I might start my period, maybe I'm ovulating, like something just felt a little like something was going on, you know? This is what I said: if I'm not bleeding when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna take a test. That was the only thing that made me feel like I should take a test, was that I was feeling super sad and depressed, and I had one day of feeling really aggravated and mad, and I don't normally feel that way ever on a normal basis. Like even if I get aggravated or mad, that's not really like the intensity of it. I just felt so angry. And so when I was going to bed that night and my stomach felt kind of different or weird, just kind of like maybe I might start my period, I was like, if I wake up and I'm not bleeding, I'm just gonna take a test. So I woke up the next morning at like really early. My husband gets up for work around like 8:30, and I think I woke up at like 7 or 7:30. It was like way before he even gets up for work. I just woke up and I went to the bathroom and I remembered what I said, and so I wasn't bleeding and I already had a pregnancy test, and so I took it. And I'm like half asleep. I take the pregnancy test and I'm just sitting there on my phone scrolling through Facebook, just waiting for it to say negative. Like I was so convinced. I was like, it's probably gonna say negative, but I'm just gonna take it to ease my mind, like whatever. And then I look up from my phone and I look and it says the word pregnant, and I was like, wait, what? And then I like pick it up and I'm reading it. It's like, it says pregnant, and I'm like, oh my god, this is not happening. This is not happening. And I was like, is this really like, I was just like so shocked. I didn't believe it. Like I was just like, how is this possible? Even though I knew how it was possible, I was just like so shocked. I just really was convinced it was just going to be one of those test that you take to ease your mind, but it's just negative. That's 100% what I was expecting. So my mind was blown. Now my husband's about to get up for work in like an hour, and there's no way I'm falling back to sleep now. And I didn't want to tell my husband and then him go to work all day, you know, like I felt bad about that. And he is like working from home in his office, so I felt bad like telling him during the day, and then like we can't even talk about it or celebrate or be happy about it until he gets off. So I decided not to tell him. I hid the pregnancy test and I waited, and I texted my best friend immediately and I said, OMG, I just got a positive test. I need you to call me as soon as you wake up. I'm freaking out. And then my husband got up and went to work, and I kind of just like laid down and acted like I was like half asleep and just said like good morning and, you know, stuff like that. Like I just played it off and didn't say anything, which I don't know how I did, because I'm the worst at keeping secrets, especially from like my best friend or my husband. The worst at keeping secrets. So I don't know how I actually like kept it together, but I did. And then he goes to work, and I'm finally like, okay, I'm alone, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? I want to take another test, like I want to confirm this, you know, because I had only taken one, and I was just so shocked. And my best friend hadn't called me yet, so I ended up going to the store, and I told my husband that our cats needed cat food, which wasn't a lie. So I ran and got cat food and grabbed a box of tests, and I took another one, and it said the same thing. It said pregnant, and I was like, okay, 2 of them say it, it's got to be true. Then my best friend calls and she's like, oh my God, are you serious? I say yes. I send her a picture that says the word pregnant, and she's like, holy crap, I'm getting in my car, I'm on the way, but while I'm on the way, go ahead and call your doctor and make an appointment so that they can confirm it. And I said, okay. So she comes over, I call my doctor, I make an appointment, and they could get me in the next day. So I went in the next day, but that's not what we're talking about. So my best friend comes over, and I'm like, I don't know how to tell my husband. Like I kind of want to be like a cute way. I don't want to just like say it. Like I kind of want to do it cute. And then she's like, okay. And she's just like happy and excited, and I'm still just kind of like, I cannot believe this is happening. Like I hadn't gotten the like happy, excited emotions. I wasn't like crying. I wasn't anything. I was still just like super shocked of like, I can't believe this is happening. So me and her run to Chick-fil-A, and we go to Hobby Lobby and get a onesie, which was really scary and intimidating to buy, honestly. I just felt so weird about buying it, because I was like, what if I go to the doctor tomorrow and they're like, you're not pregnant, or like, what if I buy this onesie? Like, is it bad luck to buy baby clothes before you like are far enough along where nothing's gonna happen? Like, I don't know, I just felt like really weird about buying it. But I bought it anyways. We had like a day of like crafting, and I like cut out a cute little saying to put on the onesie, and we bought this really beautiful box from Hobby Lobby to put it all in, and we made this like very cute package to give to my husband and tell him that I was pregnant. So when my husband gets off work, my best friend leaves, and she goes home, and I hand him the box, and this was his reaction. I'm just gonna show you the video.
What is it?
Just open it.
No. What? No way.
Yeah.
You're joking right now.
I'm not joking, I promise. I'm not joking, I promise.
What? No way! Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so that was his reaction, and I know you can't really see what was in the box, so like here's a video and a picture of like what was in it. It was a onesie that said player 3 has entered the game, and all the pregnancy tests that I'd taken that day. I also, while I was out with my friend, when we went and got like the onesie and stuff, we got a different kind of test because I had only taken the digital ones. So we went and bought like the line ones, and when I like tested on it, as soon as my pee hit it, the line showed up, and I was like, oh my God. Like, I've never had that happen. I've taken many pregnancy tests in my life, and I have never just seen what happened because I'd never been pregnant before. I've never had a positive test. So my mind was like really blown. But anyways, yeah, it has 3 tests, and it had the onesie in it, and he was very shocked. We were both very shocked and surprised. Even though I was on that medication that was supposed to help, neither one of us really thought that it would happen as fast as it did. We were both just like mind blown. So yeah, that's the story of how I found out I was pregnant. I do really regret not at least like recording my reaction or recording my day of like, I don't know, I wish I would have vlogged the day of me just being so shocked and us going out and like figuring out how to tell my husband and stuff. Like, I wish I would have vlogged all of that. It would have been like a really nice thing to look back on, but unfortunately I didn't. But I do plan on vlogging the rest of this experience. So yeah, I plan on vlogging everything from here on out. I'm officially in the second trimester. I'm in what they call the safe zone. Saying that kind of makes me feel uncomfortable because, you know, stuff can still happen. You're pregnant, anything can happen. Things are really scary. I'm scared, I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm nervous, I'm all of the feelings at once. But wow, I can't believe like we're really here and I'm sitting down and making this video. That's so crazy to me. I did record telling my entire family and Josh's family. We recorded all of that. So my next video that goes up is gonna be all of their reactions, which are so sweet and I love them so much. Everyone was as shocked as we were. No one thought it would happen as fast as it did. So yeah, I'm going to keep updating you guys on my pregnancy. I'm going to vlog this whole experience because I think it would be so nice to look back on. And as far as like when the baby gets here and all of that and being a mom channel and all of that, I haven't figured that out yet. I'm thinking about it, but I know for sure that I want to vlog my pregnancy experience and all of that. So I think I'm just going to take it day by day and just do what makes me feel comfortable and what I'm excited to like document and look back on, and we'll go from there. That's the only thing that I know. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed because I'll be posting another video soon of everyone's reactions if you want to see that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Falling, oh, I fall so hard for you. Falling, oh, I fall so hard for you.